This is the story of how art saved my life. Just to let you know, I'm going to be diving into some pretty deep, potentially dark topics here, so if they trigger you, good. That's sort of what I want here. I want the story to trigger the difficult parts of you, so that way you're able to reflect on them, and you're able to see how my process was able to help me, and maybe my process is able to help you as well. So growing up, I was always a creative individual. I knew that I wanted to make art. I knew that I wanted to create something into the world. By the time I was around 18, 20 years old, I was influenced by the modern culture. Everything that I'd absorbed was dark, depressing, and I just felt like in order to be an artist in the world, I needed to do the same. Like, my greatest influences at this time were Kurt Cobain, who we know his story, Kurt Weill, who killed himself, Elliott Smith, who was just super sad and depressed. Like, the music I was listening to was just rooted in darkness and depression. And unfortunately, that spiraled me into a path of darkness as well. I was sad, I was depressed, and honestly, I just wanted my life to end. And at the same time, I wanted to make art out of the sadness and depression. And there was just this constant back and forth between I want to die and I want to create. It was a hard place to be in. So after pursuing this way of living for quite some time, I just realized I couldn't do it anymore. It was at this point that I took it upon myself as a conscious decision to really transmute all this pain into not just music, but into art, into something greater, into something more powerful, into a purpose. See, all this pain helped me create a vision for myself. It helped me recognize that life had more meaning and life had more purpose when I had a greater way of serving others. So what did I actually do then? Well, I took my painful life experiences, my sadness, my darkness, my depression, my desire to work in a studio and to create and to be fulfilled in artistic creation, and my desire to help others. And I wrapped it all together into my grand artistic statement, which is Studio Raphael, which is the space where I get to go into the depths and the darkness of myself with others in order to create a vulnerable space to transform that difficult piece inside of us that we can then express into song, art, creation, and share with the world. You know, I know what it's like to be in darkness. I know what it's like to feel like there's no hope in life and like all you want to do is just die. And that is hard. It was hard for me, and I can only imagine it would be hard for anyone else who's going through it. But there's a powerful energy in that place of being. There's something very powerful in our capacity to transform and alchemize these painful, dark feelings into something beautiful. And ultimately, that's what I really want to help people with. And I want to use Studio Raphael as the platform to do it, to create this space and this sanctuary for the courageous creators, for the people who are willing to go to those dark, deep places and turn it into something beautiful. This process has ultimately made my life so much more fulfilling. And it's from this space that I really get to express the true, full sense of beauty that I know I have to offer and that I know others have to offer too. So, my name's Aiden. This is Studio Raphael. That was a very quick look into how art has saved my life. And I really hope that this process can help you save your life or help you process and transform and alchemize whatever is happening inside yourself into something beautiful too. So if you think it can, and if you're feeling called to try this process out with me, shoot me a message. You know, the first step for me is just hopping on a call and just talking to people and just getting a sense of who you are and where you're at. And let's just discover if there's a way that I really can help you. There's no pressure. It's just about connecting. It's just about finding a way to create a safe space to explore what's really going on so that we can turn it into art and something beautiful and really use art and creation as a force for good in the world. That's what it's about for me. So thanks so much. Once again, I'm Aiden. This is Studio Raphael. I'm super excited for where this process takes us. And yeah, if you found this video helpful, leave a like. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. And if you're in this journey with me as well, and you get the sense that this is something that you could really be about, then please subscribe, because it's free and it helps me know that we're going in the right direction here. But even then, I know we're going in the right direction. This is good. So Wishing you a great day, great night, wherever you are, and hopefully I'll see you around the studio sometime. Take care.